All right, Libra, this is your mid-February tarot reading, or whenever you find it, remember time and energy is fluid, not linear. All right, let's get right into your reading, see what is coming towards you. I am feeling much lighter since the last reading, so here we go. You're very close to achieving your goal. Give you a smooth. Yeah, that was just bad vibes all over Gemini's reading, but I feel much better now. So you're very close to achieving your goal. So that's like a 10. 10 of Wands. Or it could actually be a 9. It could be like a 9 of Pentacles. Very close. So let's see what we have here for our Queen of the Moon. Wabam. Change. Ooh. Could be fast, abrupt, tower energy, possibly. It could be one of the 5s. So it could be changing your finances or something like that. So get ready, because when you achieve your goal, things are going to change rapidly, Libra. And I feel it's good. I feel it's good. As long as this is not anything nefarious, I don't think that it would be. I'm just saying. Oh, door to romance. I don't see this very much. My favorite number, 33. All right, so some new opportunities for romance opening here. Ace of Cups. Maybe even one of the court cards, cups. Now, if you're already with someone, it could just mean that you're doing more things together, being more romantic. We have the Knight of Pentacles coming in, Virgo energy, slow and steady wins the race. Small, sustained efforts over time is much more productive than big, sporadic bursts of creative energy or just whatever you're doing. All right, let's see. Ooh, Strength card. Leo, look at that. And there's that 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, change. Something is changing here in your resources. That's good. Small, sustained effort here. And it's calling on inner strength right now as you face this change, but I think it's for the better, for sure. I think you're coming out of a lean period for some of you. 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, you're going from the 5 to the 10. From the 5 to the 10. What did I say in the beginning? It was going to be a big change. Yeah, it's going to make you happy. There you go. 9 of Cups. 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, try to keep things in balance. You know, this type of change can really throw off energies. Yeah, you're going to have some rapid success here. Rapid success. Woo! This, I mean, looking good. Let's see what else we have. One more row. 2 of Wands. Okay, so we have some 2s coming up. We have the Magician. That is Gemini and Virgo. And now we have more Virgo. We have the Hermit. You might just want to hide for a little bit with all this success that you're about to have here. Yeah, trying to keep everything together. I feel like you might be moving with that 2 of Wands. Yeah, let's see here. This looks really good so far. And this is the time that when I see that 5 of Pentacles, I'm happy to see it, you know, because that's part of that change that we want to see here. All right, what's crossing the Knight of Pentacles? The Devil, Capricorn energy. The World. Yeah, it definitely could be a Capricorn. And then the 5 of Swords on the 5 of Pentacles. Woo! A lot of change there. Taking a risk, too. Ooh. All right. So this devil energy is coming out in a lot of readings. And so what I'm feeling here is you're on this path to reaching your goal. I think you're being very diligent, like this Hermit, this Virgo energy coming in. Very diligent, very practical. This is really showing up every day and doing the best work you can do. This is saying that I think there's going to be some temptations here that could potentially throw you off. It's not necessarily that you're being tested by the universe or anything like that. It's just there's any number of distractions throughout the day that can get in the way of what you're focused on. So I think what this is saying is just stay focused and, try not to let these temptations, distractions take you away from the work that you're doing, because it's saying you are so close to achieving this goal. So resist temptation, whatever this could be. It could be people just draining your time, energy, just whatever that distraction could be. Just say no. It's saying it's there, which is always there. Social media. Don't procrastinate. Don't put things off. Stay the course. You're going to have self-control here and self-discipline. Okay? That is the key here to making it, to have this accomplishment, to achieving your goal. Okay? 100%. You have to be able to manage that right there. The distractions, the temptations. I'll just sleep in. I said I was going to work on my project this morning, and this project means everything to me, and it's, all of my future exists on me finishing this project, right? And that's blowing it off. So every time you don't resist that devil energy, the temptation, you're saying no to your dreams. You're saying no to this 10 of Pentacles. So we really need a really strong inner voice to where when these things come up, these temptations, Libra, you just say no. You've got to have self-control and talk yourself out of it. You need to make yourself have an aversion to those thoughts or things, and just realize that every time you indulge in that devil energy, you're saying no to your future and no to freedom. Okay? So that self-control and self-discipline means everything to you achieving your goals. It is the main key here. I cannot stress that enough. Okay, 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords. Change is here. Change is here. I feel like this could go either way. If you allow your, temptations and things like that to get the better of you, you're risking this 10 of Pentacles. You're basically throwing it out the door and pretty much guaranteeing that you'll stay in this 5 of Pentacles energy. Loss, not having what you need. There is this element here of change, and this is asking you to keep your integrity and focus on your strengths, not your weaknesses, obviously. But this is saying take a risk on yourself, not on the devil energy, is what I'm feeling. There's a conflict here. And it feels like this could very well stop you, but I think you're pushing through it because I see some really good energy here. So let's keep going, because we want you to keep your integrity. We want you to choose this path right here and to resist that devil energy. That strength card, I feel like, is the key here. That's self-discipline and positive thinking. Let's see what crosses the 10 of Pentacles. What do you choose, Can you delay your gratification? Can you say yes to your 10 of Pentacles here? I hope so. Yeah. Celebration. We have the Hangman there. And the 4 of Cups. This looks good to me. This is about being around the right people. That is being around the wrong people. The 5 of Swords and that devil energy. This is, okay, so you're trying to get out of that 5 of Pentacles energy, right? You're trying to make things happen for your life. You're trying to achieve this big goal of the 10 of Pentacles, leaving a legacy, okay? But there could be people around you, 5 of Swords, devil energies. It's like, you know what? You don't have to really work that hard, This feels like bad advice, or somebody trying to offer you a shortcut, or I don't know, just it feels like to me these people don't really know or have the knowledge that you would need to get to where you want to be. You know what I'm saying? These people, the devil energy, the Five of Swords and the Five of Pentacles, that's where they'll stay. Miserable and with lack and poverty mindset. You know what I'm saying? This is about surrounding yourself with people that have what you want already. This is successful people, people with big ambitions, dreams, and goals. It doesn't have to be the same as yours, but it's that thing that you are the average of the 5 people you spend most time with. So who do you want to spend time with? These prosperous people here, or the devil and the Five of Pentacles and the Five of Swords? Those, I mean, that Five of Pentacles, Five of Swords energy, honestly, feels like someone who is down on their luck and they're willing to do nefarious things just to get a meal, or, just to get some money. They'll do bad things because they have no integrity. And so there's a choice here. You got to choose your path. And you want to be around people that are where you want to be. So you have this flip and change in your thinking with this hangman energy, seeing things differently, and being very happy on your own, self-sufficient happiness with that 9. I really like that. So it feels like there's a change happening within you. So you might be spending less time with these toxic people or places, which would be good, right? There are certain groups of people that you are just not going to see hanging around together. You know what I'm saying? And so, hanging around, that's funny. I think when you look at things differently, and for some of these people, the ones that really don't know how to manage their lives and have self-discipline and look for the right things in life, it's not that they're really necessarily a bad person. I mean, some of them are, but they just don't have their shit together. And so you don't want to end up like them. I think you have ambition here, Libra. You really do. And so this is about changing the way you see things, changing what makes you happy, how you see your happiness here. You're probably having some type of enlightenment or epiphany. Oh, indulging in these temptations and, whatever it could be for you. You might sit around and play video games. Believe me, I like them. I don't do it as much as I used to, not nearly as much. It doesn't have to be anything really nefarious. It's whatever drains your time and energy and takes you away from your real true purpose and goal. I think that's changing for you. You're seeing it differently because your time is so important. So important. Because we don't get more of it. Once it's spent, it is gone. 2 of Pentacles, 4 of Cups. The 2 of Pentacles is about balance, balancing your day, work and play. Because I really feel like there's so many people that just aren't happy anymore. Like with the daily grind, the rat race, all that stuff. Because the 4 of Cups is being dissatisfied with how things are, but not doing anything about it. You got to get moving. You got to make a choice. You got to choose a path. You got to get to getting. And so I feel like there's you're deciding what you want to be juggling, what you want in the air, what's really important to you to focus your time on. Because how many things can you really juggle at one time and really be doing well at them? So you might be redefining what you want here, because your past, what you wanted in the past, is no longer interesting to you. You have new opportunities here. If you were to get out of that, that funk there, you'd be able to see it. But I think you are. I feel like you are. I feel like this is pretty positive. I think you might be changing this aspect here. So I think you're understanding that you want more out of life. So there's definitely change here. I think there's a change for the better. All right, let's see what we have on the 2 of Pentacles again. Yeah. Okay, so that just confirmed what I was saying there. 9 of Wands and the 10 of Cups. Woo! They're going to want to know what your secret is. You know, the people you kind of left behind, left in the dust. Self-discipline. It's choosing what you want to focus on and then sticking to that path, keeping things in balance in your life and not going back. It's kind of like if you start an exercise program, just walking or just whatever it is, it needs to be consistent and daily and not stopping. You know, once you develop these better habits, good habits, you got to keep up that momentum. You got to keep it going. And so this is about leaving a comfort zone. And these people might be comfortable. They might be your family who you grew up with, but they don't have the same vision or plan. They're not going in the same direction as you. So you don't have to like completely ghost them. You just have to go be with people that can support you, that you can, you know, learn from. And so I think what you are juggling now, you have a new path, a new direction, right? We see that with the hangman. I see loads of inner strength here. That's what's changing. And so I think another key to your manifestation here in this row is seeing things differently, following your happiness, and standing guard. We do have the Seven of Wands embedded in here with the Nine of Wands, but this is a never give up kind of energy. The Nine of Wands, if something happens, is Sagittarius energy, and I can speak to this. If something knocks us down, we dust ourselves off, we get enthusiastic again, and we keep going. You know, we don't sit and cry for very long, depending on how bad it is, but we just keep going. We figure it out. There's problem solving, I think, in here, because you've learned so much from your difficulties, you know, and you're not going to do that again. You're not going back. This is, you know, you've drawn the line. You're there. This is your house, your mind, you know, your body it's your temple. And so I feel like this feels like you have attained some type of mastery here, master of the elements, with regards to like standing firm, protecting yourself and your energy is what I'm getting there. You're not going to let anyone take this opportunity in this life from you. The Hermit crossed by the Ten of Cups. If you're an introvert, like me, I'm terribly introverted. I shouldn't say terribly. I'm lovingly introverted. I get energy by being alone, and I'm happy. With the fewer people that's around me, I'm happiest. And so this could be saying that you're a homebody with that Hermit energy. It also could mean that you've been through like a dark night and you have reestablished your connection with your soul, like your soul mission and what really is meaningful to you. And it could be your family and happiness. I think happiness is a big thing for you, Libra. You want to be happy. You want your family to be happy. And so I think when you could be meeting a Virgo here. They could be that one extra cup here because you have the 9 here too. So we definitely could have that. But maybe you're just understanding what is a happy family for you. But this is also triumph after difficulty. We do see some change here. But I think this is really good. You've got some wisdom that you definitely can share with your family or with others. Whew, started off kind of crazy, but it looks good. I think you're finding balance here. And this inner strength, really, the self-discipline to not be distracted is what I'm feeling here for you, Libra. Abracadabra with wings, fantastic good fortune, and lucky chances. I can see that here. We do have luck with the Saggy energy, Jupiter. So yeah, just surrounding yourself with people that are like-minded, that have the same type of ambition in life, and not the toxic ones. All right, Buffalo Spirit. The abundant universe will provide. I do believe that. There's so much abundance around. Everybody can really have as much as they want. It's a mindset. Prosperity mindset. Ooh, let's see what we have here. Imagine. I like that. Stay positive, stay focused. There's that dreamy star energy there. This feels good to me. It feels like you're leaving something toxic behind. You're choosing the self-discipline and control. A lot of happiness here. It's not really talking about like pentacles too much. I mean, it is here. We do have the Ten of Pentacles, but it's not telling me specifically about a job or anything. Awareness, crystal clear vision. Woo. It's weird. We have that door to romance, but I guess that's something we didn't get to. I mean, maybe it would, if we kept going, there might be some more information about that. You have basket, recognition, reward for merit. There it is. Very close to achieving your goals. The world. We have vine. Seek out information that will help you. And fair man. Dealings or relationship with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair. There you go. That's confirmation for some of you. I mean, this looks good to me. It looks like you're coming out of something that could have been really not good for you, Libra. You're just making a choice to just not go that route. I like that. All right, let me know what you thought in the comments below. Hit that like button, share, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.